Hi there. No one is perfect in this world. We all have our own flaws, and those flaws are rooted to our weaknesses. And sometimes our flaws are rooted to our strengths too. Why? Because when we overuse our strength, it can become a weakness. For example, if someone is analytical and he analyzes everything to the nth degree, it could delay decision making and could be perceived as a weakness. So it is important to know when to use our strengths and when not to use them. People often ask a question: what makes great leaders? Nature or nurture? I think Stephen Covey has given one of the best answers to these questions. He said, leadership is a choice, which means anyone can choose to become a leader. If you have a desire to become a leader, you can choose to become a leader. So in leadership development journey, the very first step is to have a desire to become a leader. And the second and the most important step is to become self-aware, जिसको हम खुदागाई भी कहते हैं. खुदागाई या self-awareness. आपने शायद नोट किया हो, when you go for a job interview, अक्सर आपको पूछा जाता है कि आपकी strengths and weaknesses क्या हैं. You know the reason why they ask you this question? Because they want to find out if you are self-aware or not. वो इकबाल का शेर है, खुदागाई ने सिखला दी है जिसको तन फरामोशी, हराम आई है उस मर्द मुजाहिद पर जर्रा पोशी. Self-awareness can make you courageous. खुदागाई आपको बहादुर बनाती है. And courage is a quality of a leader. So the question is, what can we do to start the journey of खुदागाई? How can we increase our self-awareness? The answer is Johari window. Johari window is a method used to achieve the task of increasing self-awareness. Johari window was introduced by two American psychologists, Joseph Luft and Harry Ingham, in 1955. The name Johari came from joining their first two names, Joe and Harry. The model is also denoted as feedback and disclosure model of self-awareness. There are four possible combinations in this model. The very first combination is called open area. Here, the information about the person, his or her attitude, behavior, emotions, feelings, skills, and strengths, and also weaknesses will be known by the person himself or herself, as well as by others. This is mainly the area where all communications occur, and the larger the open area becomes, the more effectual and dynamic leadership will be. The second area is called hidden area. Information that is known to you but is kept unknown from others. This can be any personal information or your strengths that you have never exhibited in front of others. The third area is called blind area. Information about yourself that others know, but you are unaware of it. Others may interpret yourself differently than you expect. The fourth area is called unknown area. The information which are unaware to yourself as well as to others. This includes capabilities and talents which no one is aware of. The blind spot is reduced through seeking feedback from others. Through this way, the open area can be increased horizontally. Remember, feedback is a gift. The open area can also be increased downwards and reducing the hidden area through revealing your feelings, your thoughts, and exhibiting your strengths which others are not aware of. The person will be unaware of the unknown area till he or she decides to explore new things and discover his hidden or her hidden qualities and capabilities. I think the simplest way to uncover unknown area is say yes to every ethical opportunity. इकबाल ने क्या खूब कहा है, अगर वो खुद न करो खुद गिर खुदी, ये भी मुमकिन है कि तू मौत से भी मर न सके. खुद नगर means self-analysis, self-assessment. Khudgar means working on your weaknesses and utilizing your strengths. And khudgir means holding yourself accountable. खुद अपना आप एहतसाब करना. और जो दूसरा मिसरा है उसमें he talks about leaving a legacy which stays after you leave this world. जहां तक खुद नगर की बात है, I would like to provide you with some tools that you may consider using in order to do self-assessment. These tools are free, so please consider utilizing them to do self-assessment. I think today's key message is very well summarized by Bulleh Shah. Bulleh Shah says, पढ़ पढ़ आलम फाजल होया, कदी अपने आप नू पढ़या ही नहीं. अपने आप को पढ़ना बहुत ज़रूरी है, which is basically increasing your self-awareness, increasing khud agai. If you like this video, please share it with someone you like. And if you want to hear from me again, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow my Facebook page. If you have any questions, any feedback, please leave a comment below. I will do my best to respond to your question.